Raw Minds family, man, what's good? Tapping in, guys. Got a special video for y'all today, man. Thank everybody who showed up for day 2, man. We're gonna talk about who am I today, man. I got a question for y'all. Let me ask y'all something, man. Who are you? Who are you? I'm not asking what your job title is. I'm not asking you the roles that you play in people's lives. I'm asking you at your core. Do you know who you are? Because the truth is, most people don't know who they are. And it's not your fault that you don't know who you are. We can blame that shit on society. We can blame it on schools. We can even blame it on our families. They've all trained us to focus on what we do rather than who we are. But let me tell you something right now. You are the highest form of creation. You are designed not just to exist, but to create. And until you understand this, you are walking through life with your power turned off. Now here's the truth about being human, man. Let's break this shit down right quick. Listen to me, man. Every living thing on this planet knows how to be exactly what it is. You think about the bee. The bee knows how to create honeycombs. The bees know how to create honey. The bees know how to pollinate the vegetation, man. The rose, the beautiful rose, blooms, pushes itself through concrete if it has to become a beautiful flower. But then you got the human being, man. We were given something unique. Not only were we created, but we were created to create. Let that sink in. We were created to create. We were given this unique ability, man, from our beautiful creator. We were given the ability to imagine, to take something from the invisible world of thought and bring it into this physical world. Let that sink in, man. Yeah, you got that power. Think about that. Think about it. Everything around you, the chair, the car, the phone that you are holding in your hand, the clothes that's on your back, all started from a thought in somebody's imagination, man. First, somebody believed in it enough to make it real. That's what sets us apart. And you have that same power. If you can see it in your mind and hold it there and take action to make it real, that is exactly what it means to be human. That's what it means in its highest form of creation. Now this is how this shit works. Listen to me. Creation starts with one thing, and that's a thought. The thought is the seed. Maybe it's an idea of a business that you want to start, or maybe it's a new skill that you want to embark on, or a goal that you have been too scared to set. Then next comes visualization, guys. This is where you entertain that thought. Picture it in detail. What does it look like? How does it feel? Imagine it as if it's real. Then we tap into the willpower. This is where I fell off personally, and where I've noticed that a lot of other people fall off. And that's the ability to be able to use our willpower to focus on that thought and hold it in our mind. And even when the world tries to distract you, no matter what, you have to tell yourself, I'm not letting go of this vision. So our willpower is, with us being the highest form of creation, we have willpower. And with that willpower, we use it to hold on to those thoughts regardless of what the world is presenting to us or who is trying to distract us from that vision. And finally, we have the ability to make decisions, man. And this shit here is the bridge between your thoughts and the reality. Every decision that we make, man, moves us closer or further away from our goal. When we choose to act, when we choose to believe, you are creating. Here's an example. Let's talk about the light bulb. Before the light bulb existed, someone thought, what if we could light up this room without a flame? That thought then turned into a vision, man. That vision became an experiment. And after many failures, actually, let's call them lessons, the light bulb was born. That's the process of creation. And the best part, we all do it every day, even if we don't realize it. The problem is most of us are creating by default instead of with intention. When you understand that you are a creator, everything changes. You stop feeling stuck because you realize you have the power to change it. You are never powerless. You become unstoppable. You have the ability to align with the universe. If you can imagine a better life, you can create it. Hear me, Royal Minds family. If you have the ability to imagine a better life, you can create that life. I need y'all to hear this, man. Failure is not real. It's just feedback. Think about being that little kid that fell off that bike 100 times before you was able to catch your balance, man. You just got better and better every time. Think about everything else that you do from that perspective. Every step, every pedal is just a step closer to your success. I really need y'all to remember that, because that's probably the number one thing that stops people from succeeding. When you create with intention, man, the universe supports you. You start noticing opportunities, connections, and resources showing up exactly when you need them to. Please believe me, I'm telling you. That realization allowed me to be able to sit here right now today and create this video before you. I realized that I got the same intelligence in me, man, that created the stars, that created the oceans, that created the mountains. And that shit powered me up mentally, man. We are not an accident. We were born to create and experience life fully, but we have to claim this power. Let's make this real. I want everybody to grab a notebook and write down one thing that you've always wanted to create, something you've always been scared to pursue because you thought that it was impossible. Now, I want you to ask yourself, once you get those things wrote down, why haven't you started? Look at your notebooks. Why haven't you started that? Is there anybody in your life who told you that you couldn't do this? And think about what you know at this point, man. Is that belief even true? Now, this is where the work starts. Once you've written it down, I want you to visualize it. I want you to close your eyes And I want you to imagine that goal as if it's already real. Feel the excitement. Feel the joy. Put yourself in that scene, man, and feel the feeling of accomplishment. Now use your willpower and hold that thought in your mind like a seed and don't let it go. I'm going to say this one more time for the people in the back. Close your eyes and imagine that goal as if it's already real. I want you to feel the excitement, the joy, the accomplishment. And I want you to hold that thought in your mind like a seed. That thought in your mind is a seed. And if you can hold it right there, this universe, this thinking stuff will water it. But you can't let it go. Then tomorrow, take one small step, man. Take one small step. It doesn't matter how small, it don't matter how big it is, because every action moves us closer to the goals. It moves us closer to that reality. You are a creator. You've always been one. The difference now is that you are aware of it. That's the difference, man. Guys, this is just the beginning. Tomorrow, we're going to dive into the next pillar. And that pillar is self-love. Because once you know who you are, the next step is learning the value and love. You learn to love unapologetically. So here's what you do. Do the exercise. Subscribe to this channel and share this video with someone who needs it. This isn't just about us, it's about creating a movement. Let's reclaim our power and build something unstoppable. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's get it.